What up, America? It's your boy, Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I want to talk about this. I know I haven't done a political rantings video uh, in like a couple of weeks. I've been very busy with other projects. I've been very busy with work, because I work 12 plus hours a day at my day job, apparently. But it's whatever. I want to talk about this right here. The walk away movement. I really find this walk away movement the most interesting movement in the history of my lifetime. Because really, it's like this. I have never seen, in my lifetime, I have never seen the vitriol, the ineffectiveness, the inept, the corrupt behavior from the Democratic Party. Unfortunately, they're showing their true colors. As a kid growing up, all I ever taught was to vote Democratic. Now, when I remember when I was in fourth grade, I was, obviously, and there was a time when the class I was in, they did a mock election between Bill Clinton and Bob Dole and Ross Perot. This was back in 96, if I cannot recall. And, I obviously chose Bob Dole during that mock election in the classroom. While all my other classmates chose, the majority of the classmates I was in chose Clinton, and three of the classmates chose Ross Perot. But literally, I was thinking this. But back to my point. As a kid growing up, all I ever knew was to vote Democratic and steer clear of the Republicans. Come to find out, that's been a Democratic lie. But now, I just want to talk about this. This walk-away movement, which I find it a very interesting movement. It's fellow Democrats from the party. They're fed up with, even Democrats from their own party are fed up with the Democrats that are running today. They're fed up with the vitriol and the corrupt behavior and literally a lot of negative attempts. They're fed up with the ineptness, how ineffective the Democratic Party has been. And it seems like day after day, a lot of people are leaving the Democratic Party. I think it's safe to say that the Democratic Party is done. They're already losing the black vote left and right. They're totally desperate just to win back their vote. Now, you want to know what's funny? And now, on top of that, they literally have become a socialist party. You got this lady who happened to be 3 years younger than me. Her her name is her name is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez from New York, and she's talking about running for senator. But literally, she has nothing to prove her, to show how socialism is working. I mean, obviously, she's riding Bernie Sanders, you know what, apparently. Now, and I'm going to go on record and say this. I being a conservative, I have liberal friends. I have liberal family members. I mean, with the exception of my uncle, one of my uncles on my mother's side, who happens to be conservative. And, I know a lot of people who are liberal, and I respect their views despite the fact that I disagree with them. But why is it that if a liberal wants to disagree with me, I mean, if I disagree with a liberal of their views, the next thing what happens is I get ridiculed and I get attacked. I mean, how is it that, and the funny part is this, they call us conservatives, they call us conservatives like people who don't know how to act. They call us violent, but literally, liberals are the one that are the most violent, and it shows. You have Maxine Waters calling herself, stating that she wants to, stating that she, calling herself inciting violence over Trump supporters. You had this one bartender who happens to be the same age as me. I'm in my 30s. I mean, right now. And this bartender called himself, who happens to be a liberal Democrat, by the way, called himself snatching off the Make America Great Again hat from a 16-year-old. A freaking 16-year-old. And I was pissed off at that. It's people like him that makes me, have the unmitigated goal to say I will never vote Democrat ever again. I mean, if I was a Democrat now, I'd be appalled at his behavior. And the messed up part is that Cancer News Network, no, as a matter of fact, Chlamydia News Network, that's CNN's new name, Chlamydia News Network, or MSHIV, will not show this right there. Yet I thought the left's supposed to be tolerant. The tolerant ones. Come to find out, they're really not. Yeah, and so that's literally why a lot of Democrats are pretty much walking away from the plantation. And I don't blame them, because if I was a Democrat now, I'd be very appalled at the Democratic Party today. And I'd be quick to walk away from the Democratic plantation as well. I voted, like I said before, I voted Democrats and Republicans. I was once a liberal. I was all I was taught to vote Democratic and steer clear of Republicans. But now I'm adding my 2 cents of walking away from the Democratic Party too. You know, I love this walk away movement thing, because this walk away movement is where I need to think for myself more and more every day. I don't need to hear all the propaganda from and the vitriol from these fake news outlets. And I just want to be the compassionate individual out there. That's my 2 cents on what I think the walkaway movement is all about. And I love this movement. What are your thoughts? What are your comments on this walkaway movement? I'm Chuck Johnson, a.k.a. Kid Thunder. I'm signing off. Please share this video.